So finally, it's end of day 3 practice for Team India. Yes, there were 2 sessions, then a rest day, and then following, another day of quite a high intensity practice for Team India, and in 2 different locations. They've started with ICC, Cricket Academy. They've spent close to 2.5 hours there, and after that, a 40-minute of fielding session for all the players at the DIS. Dubai International Stadium. And there is a history to this stadium. If you see grounds all over the world, and if you check that where the fielders have dropped most number of catches, this ground is on top 3. This ground is at top 3 as far as that list is particularly concerned. So this, you call it a ring of fire. The lights are not the actual floodlights here in this ground, like you can see in the pictures also. So there's not, this is not a typical style where you have floodlights, proper floodlights there. This is a ground, it's like Ahmedabad, so you have lights on the edges of that, that full circle over the ground. So that's where the lights are, and that's where sometimes some difficulty occurs as far as fielding is, or high catches or the flat catches are concerned. So let's start from there, here only, the Dubai International Stadium. Team India spent good 40 minutes. They've started with, the coaches were there. Hardik was there, Surya was there, Shubman was there, and they were all, with Gautam Gambhir, Sutanshu Kotak standing near the pitch and having discussion. Obviously, they were discussing about the wicket. And after that, it was all about team being, categorized into someone in the high catches, for high catches, someone for, flat catches, someone for the boundary catches. So they were all, different players doing different things. But then start the fun session where they have, categorized 3 different groups with 5 players in each group. One is led by Shubman Gill, one is led by Hardik Pandya, and other one, I think at this point of time, I'm forgetting that who's leading up the first group. But yes, Jasprit Bumrah was there. Sorry, Jasprit Bumrah was there. He was the first one to throw, and then each and everyone had 2 different positions to throw. Few throws from one distance and then from another, and last ones, Arshdeep, great great throwing arm. It looks like that he was keep on hitting the wickets. He hit it twice. Hardik hit it twice. Only these 2, if I'm remembering at this point of time, they are the only ones who hit it twice. And so, it was Team Shubman Gill who actually won this competition. But it was a fun session. So this was all about the fielding. They took high catches, they took flat catches, they took diving catches. All of that were there. And apart from that, there was some running around. Arshdeep and Kuldeep did running, slip catching from Shubman Gill. And as always, he was the last one to leave the field. This is, what I'm observing from last 1 year. Whenever I toured with the team, I was there in Zimbabwe, there in Sri Lanka, there in Australia, there in England. Before that, Champions Trophy. After this, Asia Cup. I was there in all these tournaments and all these bilateral series. It was Shubman Gill who always leaves the field last. He enter with the enter at the same time, but he was the last one to say that yes, thank you for the day. And it was his birthday today also, but yes, that's his routine, that's his schedule, and I never saw him compromising on that. So at this point of time, yes, you can easily say that it's the DIS was all about their catches. But before that, it's all about the batting also, the batting drill also. So a normal fitness routine, a normal, stretches, a normal, warm-ups, running around here and there. And after that, the actual thing started. That is the bowling thing and the batting thing. And the focus was also on the part-timers. Abhishek bowled a lot today. Shivam Dube bowled a lot today. Even there was contributions from, Tilak Verma also at a certain point of time, but for a very little instance. And apart from that, Abhishek did a lot of bowling as far as bowling with Varun Chakravarti is concerned. At one point of time, to Surya Kumar Yadav and to Hardik Pandya, Abhishek Sharma was bowling in tandem with Varun Chakravarti. And earlier than that, yes, there was Harshit Rana was bowling, Arshdeep bowled more, and then Jasprit Bumrah. We saw him in all 3 sessions with high intensity. He was bowling with all his energy, and bowling for good 40 minutes, 1 hour. So a lot of bowling for the pacers. I think their job is done now. Match day -1. I don't see them coming back, because it's very hot here, 43, 42 degrees Celsius. So it's very hot here. And apart from this, now comes to the most important part. That's the batting part, where there were a lot of questions around. But again, Sanju Samson, he was not the part of first 6-7 batters. Even today, when there were 7 batters, he wasn't the part of those top 7 batters. So Abhishek was there, Shubman was there, Tilak was there, Surya was there, Hardik was there, Jitesh was there, and Shivam Dubey was also there. But there was no Sanju Samson till first couple of hours, and after that, it was Sanju Samson who came for a good 40-45 minutes of batting. He initially did a 3-4 minute wicket keeping drill also, maximum 5-minute wicket keeping drill. But then after completing his 80 minutes of batting, it was this Jitesh Sharma. It was Jitesh Sharma who did almost 20-25 minutes of wicket keeping practice also, some with spinners, some with pacers, and some with flat throwdowns. And that was it from the Dubai ICC Cricket Academy also. So lots and lots of things, as far as these 3 days are concerned. But it gives you a clear picture at this point of time. Whoever is watching these 3 days of, whoever has watching these 3 days of practice, he or she will definitely say that there is hardly any place for Sanju Samson if you see this. But Indian team not always go with what you are watching. Sometimes it's always the instinct also, what they think of the conditions also. So there might be a possibility for Sanju Samson, but what I saw, in these 3 days, at least for me, I don't think that there is any chances for Sanju Samson. But let's see. I am not the one who has to select the team. It's captain. It's the the coach. It's the team management. It's the leadership group. So this is it. This is it from Dubai International Stadium. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll see you later. Keep following, keep watching Revsportz platforms, Hindi, English, everything, and you'll get all the details. Thank you so much.